And we are ready for this matchup. Mapua still has Arellano remaining on their group stage schedule. San Sebastian, this is their last game in this stage. And Mapua wins the tip.
But I think there was a violation on the jump. Kaya mapupunta ito sa side ng Golden Stacks. But again, I'm sorry, I think they reversed it back to Mapua.
Renzo, this is the first start of Junic Segovia.
Well, Coach Rob is just giving Segovia a chance to play a lot better kasi napakaganda ng mga pinapakitang laro na to ni Junix. So kailangan mo talagang i-reward yung mga ganitong player para tuloy-tuloy yung pagtatrabaho nila.
And the thing about Junix was, during the early part of the season, hindi siya ginagamit. He's only played 6 games prior to today.
And you have to commend the mentality and the mindset na meron nila sa Segovia. Kasi if you're barely playing, most sa ibang player, hindi ka na magre-ready yan eh. Pero nung tinawag siya, nung unang beses siya naglaro, talagang nagpakita agad siya ng maganda for the Golden Stars.
At si Junix ang binabantay ng Fitness Camis ngayon. San Sebastian unaware of the time remaining. That's a shot clock violation.
Well, that time, I think akala nila 24 seconds yung mabibigay na shot clock pero merong violation during the tip-off kaya nasa middle yung inbound kaya 14 seconds lang shot clock na lang.
Lazarte gets the ball to Igliane. Lazarte. Delarama gets the stop. Oh, wait a minute. Delarama called for a foul after seemingly getting the steal. Escamis against Rishon. Escamis with a crossover. Spin. Concepcion reverse. No go. Concepcion picks up the loose ball. Concepcion, dinabas kay Igliane. Igliane fakes, drives, and finishes.
And that's a great recognition coming from your big man. Yung fake pass niya doon sa corner, dalawang guys from San Sebastian yung nag-commit. Kaya meron siyang open na driving lane.
Segovia, nabitawan ng bola. Segovia picks up the loose ball. Junic Segovia draws a foul, and now we get our first courtside update from Bianca Tagarda.
Anton and Renzo, kumpiyansa at depensa ayan ang baon ni Juniel Delarama for their final game before the play-ins. Para sa kanya, it doesn't matter kung ano ang kanilang standings. For him, numbers don't define them as they can turn things around if they depend on each other. The same goes when I asked Coach Rob Labagala kung saan sinabi niya that his team has been longing for experience and this is the experience that they have long been waiting for. Nabanggit pa nga ni Coach Rob that due to the new format, mas ginaganahan daw sila amidst the challenges at lalong-lalo na at paparating na rin ang play-ins. And despite the absences of team captain TJ Filibrico, who was still recovering from sprain, and big man Leo Velasco, may iniinda on his shoulder, the Golden Stacks will be facing the defending champions na walang halong kaba o pag-aalinlangan, kundi puso lamang. Anton and Renzo.
So mukhang sinesave na ni Coach Rob Labagala si Filibrico for the play-in game, Renzo.
Well, for the new format nga, yun din yung maganda. It doesn't matter if you're struggling the whole season, you just have to win that play-in game and you're going on to the next round. And tama yung sinabi mo, no? I think itong si Filibrico, nire-reserve na talaga para dun sa play-in matchup nila.
Wow, San Sebastian drawing a lot of fouls early in this game. Gabat now will head to the line. Good fake by Andre Igliane. Oh, Mapua just picking apart the defense of San Sebastian. Escamis pass was on point. Gabat misses. Ball will stay with the Cardinals.
San Sebastian right now is in their zone, in their usual zone, but they missed Clint Escamis that time.
The defense was caught napping, and Escamis knew it.
And that's something you can't give up if you're going up against the defending champions and then against Clint Escamis. You can't give them anything easy.
De La Rama, baseline fadeaway, and Escamis comes up with the rebound. Recto. And Recto draws the foul on Risho.
And I think napaghandaan talaga ng maayos ng Mapua yung zone nitong San Sebastian. As we see that wide open layup by Clint Escamis. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina na hindi ka pwede mag-give up ng kahit anong madali for Mapua. Kasi kahit nga mahirap, kaya na nilang gawa ng paraan eh.
Castor literally had his back turned when Clint drove baseline. Just a lackadaisical effort on San Sebastian's end. Recto good on the free throw. Segovia. Risho, natapingan. Ball will stay with San Sebastian.
So that good intention for Risho that time, but I thought Junior De La Rama was wide open on the right corner. Hindi lang nakita ni Risho.
Castor. Escamis with the rebound. Escamis. Igliane. Oh! Blows the layup. And Recto is there for the finish.
That was a great pass by Clint Escamis. Hindi nga lang natapos ni Igliane, but what a great job for Recto to clean up that miss by Igliane.
Segovia on the move. Drop pass. Risho couldn't handle it.
So just a little sloppy for San Sebastian at the start of this game. Marami masyadong turnover and mga miscue on defense.
Ngayon, alam natin na wala nang chance itong San Sebastian na umangat sa standings. No matter what happens, they will play in the play-in. But that's not a reason to take a day off.
Tama, no? Talagang, like I said earlier na ito yung game na pwede nilang baunin papunta dun sa play-in eh. As we see that layup by Lazarte. Ito yung game na pwedeng mag-boost ng kumpiyansa ng San Sebastian, yung magbigay ng positive energy nila coming into that play-in game para maganda yung laruin nila sa laro na yun.
Segovia, susubok mula sa labas, in and out. San Sebastian struggling mightily in this game. Escamis, Recto, Igliane. Igliane, handoff to Escamis. Escamis, double team. Cross court. Recto for three. Igliane with the offensive rebound. And that's a foul as Lazarte was driving towards the basket.
And again, for a great team like Mapua, you can't give them multiple chances. You can't give them a lot of offensive rebounds because they're really gonna do a lot of offensive damage on you.
So we have a timeout. Mapua is up early, 11-2. If the Mapua Cardinals are going to go back-to-back, they need their backcourt of Clint Escamis and Cyrus Cuenco to play like this.
Well, I know Clint Escamis hasn't been as consistent as the last season, pero ito pa rin sa kanya pa rin tong team na to. I believe Clint Escamis and Sai Cuenco is still the guys that would bring Mapua into the finals and potentially a back-to-back championship for them. So, nakita naman natin last game nila against Perpetual, 18 points, 5 assists for Clint Escamis, while itong si Sai Cuenco, 13 points and 4 assists. So, very timely yung pagganda ng laro nilang dalawa kasi they were struggling almost the entire season, pero what a time for them to be back.
Right now, they are looking good to start this game. 11-2 for the Cardinals. Lazarte from the corner.
That was a great shot by Lazarte and on the left corner. I think they just figured out kung paano basagin yung zone ng San Sebastian. Masyadong madali for Clint Escamis to find his teammates, to find that gaps on that zone. Kaya nabubutas nila ng maayos.
And Renzo, that was only the 4th made triple of the season for Ivan Lazarte. Does not take a lot of threes. So this is a welcome development.
But knowing Coach Randy, talagang ibibigay naman niya talaga sa players niya lahat ng gusto nilang gawin. Hahayaan, hindi niya ikukulong sa isang box yung mga players niya. Talagang hahayaan niya mag-explore yan ng mga ikaka-improve ng laro nila.
Gabat. Delarama, there you go. Nalibre si JDR, but missing on that one. And you could see that he wanted that shot badly.
That's the cleanest look he got so far in this game. Pero yun nga, hindi na rin masyadong mataas yung energy and kumpiyansa ni JDR.
Again, Lazarte is fouled on a drive to the basket as Guahao checks into the game along with Nepasena. You can see yung balikat nitong si Nepasena nakabalot with that muscle tape. And there was that one game that it moved in an awkward position and then he had to exit the game.
And that was right after he made the three-pointer and we thought he was gonna play well nung laro na yun. But unfortunately, he injured that shoulder. But the good thing is he's back right now and I just hope he plays well.
Yun nga lang, it's the worst start in any game this season para sa San Sebastian. And it's not a good time for it to happen because they're going up against a Mapua Cardinals that seem to be peaking right now.
And one more thing is, you're coming into the play-in game ng ganito yung body language. I don't think this is gonna help their case.
Definitely not. So they've got the third things around here. Guahao on the pull-up. Ian Guahao drains it.
And that's the way to bring in positive energy, that very confident jumper by Ian Guahao.
Cuenco. Concepcion, handoff to Lazarte. Bola na punta kay Recto, and that's gonna be a foul on Lumanag.
That was a good possession by Egliane against much smaller Lumanag. I thought he had a clean steal, but as we see this very confident jumper by Ian Guahao, badly needed for San Sebastian right now.
And despite getting blocked, hindi na shook itong si Ian Guahao.
Yun yung kumpiyansa na meron ng mga Guahao.
Si Guahao nakabantay dito kay Cuenco. Backdoor for Lazarte. Lazarte couldn't convert. Delarama. Nepasena binigay dito kay Guahao. Guahao to Lumanag. Oh! Could not get the proper pass to Nepasena. Balik ang bola sa Mapua. Concepcion, correcto. Cuenco will fire. Offline. Cuenco trying to go for the interception. Ball will stay with San Sebastian.
And I think there's just a confusion on the offense of San Sebastian eh. Kasi I think they wanna run something pero parang wala sa spots yung mga players nila, especially yung start ng game natin. And I really hope they pick it up kasi itong Mapua, komportableng umatake on offense. Tapos on point pa yung depensa.
Samantala, EJ sa pasap at Cyrus Natura at si Icy Kalangan pumasok sa unang pagkakataon para sa Mapua. Nepasena, there you go. Shoulders looking good.
That's a great sideline play from the San Sebastian Golden Stars, and you need those kind of shots na yung within the execution.
Igliane, binigay dito kay Cyrus. Natura, binigay kay EJ sa pasap. Sa pasap, aatake. Sa pasap to Kalangan. Kalangan to Natura. Natura for 3. Cyrus Natura.
And if Natura will be consistent, draining those 3-pointers, that's gonna be another weapon for Mapua, and yun lang yung magpapadali for them na makuha yung back-to-back, I think.
Oh, tough shot by De La Rama. Sa pasap. On the move. Kalangan. Cuenco gives it to Igliane. Cuenco on the cut, and Cuenco will head to the line for 2.
And I'm sure hindi matutuwa si Coach Rob dun sa play na yun. Si Lumanag and si Quahaw, I know the rule is to switch that, pero wala pang screen na nangyayari. So you can't anticipate a switch. Kasi pag nabasa ng maayos ni Cuenco like he did earlier, meron talagang slip and libreng driving lane.
We have a timeout. Mapua up big. Juniel De La Rama, if you saw that first half that he had against LPU, he was looking like an absolute star. Look at that flex. Look at that aura. Kaya lang, it was a different story in the second half.
Well, you have to give credit to the LPU Pirates for containing itong si Juniel De La Rama, especially on the second half. Kasi yung first half nga na sinasabi mo, Anton, he was almost unstoppable during that first half. Talagang lahat ng scheme binigay na ng LPU, lahat ng pressure binigay ng LPU, pero nagawa ng paraan ni Juniel De La Rama with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Pwede na nga siya pang whole game yung stats na yun, pero during the second half, 2 points and 1 rebound only for Juniel De La Rama.
Pero on a more positive note, Renzo, 20 years old lang si Juniel. At ito yung mga bagay na matututunan niya along the way na hindi natatapos ang laro sa first half. He has to find a way to be ready for the adjustments that the defenses will make against him kung magkaroon siya ng monster first half katulad ng nangyari against LPU.
And one more thing Junior has to realize is every team is gonna play against, talagang paghahandaan na siya eh. Talagang magsischeme ng magandang depensa, ng kakaibang depensa. They're even gonna send 2 guys on him. So, nasa sa kanya na yun kung paano niya gagawa ng paraan.
Hey Renzo, this is a positive sign for Nepasena. Taped shoulder and all, pero nakadalawang mid-range na siya.
Well, Nepasena is one of those guys from the San Sebastian Golden Stags that can really give a positive energy. Talagang kaya niyang umiscore. Wide body siya doon sa ilalim na kayang kumuha ng rebounds. So, kailangan niya lang ng maraming oras talaga.
De La Rama on the move. JDR grabs his own miss. De La Rama, having a hard time, and well, that's a guy that it's going to be very hard to take the ball from. Drex de los Reyes.
Drex de los Reyes was just standing there. That's a good job for coming from Drex kasi si De La Rama that time, I think naghahanap na lang ng foul eh.
Cuenco. Lumanag almost getting the steal, but he stepped on the baseline.
And that's great defense coming from Lumana. We all know Shai Cuenco is crafty and very creative with that ball.
Lumanag, Renzo, is establishing a reputation as one of the toughest defenders, especially on the perimeter.
He's actually one of the shooters of San Sebastian, pero nung start ng season, nagkaroon kasi ng injury to eh. So, yun talaga yung role niya dyan eh, 3-and-D talaga.
De Los Reyes missing on the turnaround jump hook. Delarama with a turnover. Sa pass-up, drop pass. Delarama with a steal. Delarama draws a foul.
And that's just great recovery coming from Delarama. He turned the ball over, but he went back on defense right away, got the steal back, and got the foul against Mapua.
Polo Gabat set to check in for JDR. He's signaling to the officials table that he's gonna replace the shooter. Now, I like that Coach Rob is giving Junior Delarama the minutes so he can gain that experience, take chances, make mistakes, and learn from it.
Well, I think yun yung pinakamagandang nangyari for JDR na he played as rookie year under Coach Rob, because Coach Rob is a guy na hahayaan ka rin talaga maglaro, hahayaan ka niyang mag-improve. Yung buong potential mo, ma-maximize niya yan. And alam mong kakampi mo, and he's rooting for you na malabas yung best version ng sarili mo.
Kalangan. The rookie point guard gives it to Cuenco. Cuenco off the glass. No, Polo Gabat with a rebound. Gabat. Oh, Nepasena for three. De Los Reyes. Drex. Oh! How about that? An early seal for the big man.
That is a great move from Drex de Los Reyes. Very simple. Isang drop lang ng shoulder, and that hook shot, that's just amazing for Drex de Los Reyes.
And I like that they rewarded his effort for running down the floor and sealing his man. Oh! Yan na yung sinasabi mo. He's a shooter. Andre Lumanag getting his groove back as he ends the first quarter with a 3, but San Sebastian down by 10 against the defending champions after 1. Once again, we are saying hello from the Phil Oil Center in San Juan City, where Coach Rob Lavagala and the San Sebastian Golden Stags are playing their last game in the group stage bago sila tumungo sa play-in. At ang kanilang kalaban, the Mapua Cardinals, who appear to be peaking at the right time.
You're right, nung first quarter na yun, parang wala masyadong ginawang mali yung Mapua eh. Both on defense and on offense. Very on point, and what a time for them to peak. Like what you said, no? Talagang papunta na tayo sa next round.
De Los Reyes, high-low play. Oh! Drex de Los Reyes has been unleashed.
And talk about peaking. Itong si Drex de Los Reyes nung mga first few games ng Mapua, hindi masyadong ginagamit, but right now, he knows his way under that rim already. Talagang nakikita natin na yung katawan niya, kondisyon na, yung galaw niya, napakaganda na.
And Rex de los Reyes completes the three-point play. Can you imagine if he gets in even better shape and he stays consistent? That's going to be a problem for the rest of the league.
Tama ka dyan. If you have a 6'7" guy na very agile and merong soft touch, malaking problema yan.
Polo Gabat nakalusot, able to draw foul. Alright, makibalita muna tayo kay Bianca Tagarda.
Anton and Renzo, for the Mapua Cardinals, ibang klaseng saya raw ang nararamdaman ng all-around player na si Cyrus Cuenco. Para sa kanya, he is very happy that the team's chemistry is clicking right at this crucial point of the season. Dagdag pa nga niya, mas magaan daw ang bawat laro dahil sa brotherhood na kanilang nabuo. Kaya naman today, heading into the last few games of the eliminations and learning from their losses, alam nilang they can improve if they can channel that chemistry and communication on court. This game, let's see if the Cardinals will be able to take advantage of their brotherhood over the Golden Stags. Now, how important is brotherhood in a team, Anton and Renzo?
I'll let my guy Renzo Navarro answer that.
Well, that's very important for a team kasi yung offense, yung defense, yung laro mo, magsa-struggle ka dyan minsan eh. Up and down yan. There will be times na malas ka sa laro, malas ka on defense. Pero yung brotherhood nyo, yun talaga yung yun yung paghuhugutan nyo na to keep playing, to stay positive even when you're struggling, even if things are hard for you.
Yeah, it was that brotherhood of Mapua that made them stick together during that 3-game losing streak.
Well, I've said this a lot of times about Mapua na even if they struggled during the early part of the season, I'm not even worried about them because they already know how to win. I know they figured it out already last season. So, alam ko na magpipig sila ng ganito.
And what an effort by EJ Sapasap. But San Sebastian relentless in trying to get that basket. De Los Reyes trying to post up. Sapasap, wow! Good step through by EJ Sapasap.
That's just a great move for Sapasap, just going hard to the basket. And that was against two defenders from the San Sebastian Golden Stags. Pero nalusot niya pa rin, nagawa niya ng paraan.
And look at that. Sapasap sprinting, but Polo Gabat just relentless on the boards. And eto naman yung step through ni EJ Sapasap.
Well, Sapasap has been big for Mapua as well during those times na hindi masyadong nakakuha ng usual numbers itong si Clint Escames and si Cy Cuenco. He's one of those guys that has been very consistent for Mapua, both defensively and offensively.
JDR back on the floor. Nepasena from the free throw line. Oh, he has a nice touch from the mid-range.
That's Nepasena's third jumper in this game. So, alam talaga natin na meron siya ng mga tira na yan. And that's something na pwedeng puntahan ng San Sebastian.
They go down low to the post. Sapasap, multiple fakes.
Because Sapasap is also a matchup problem for this level, no? Talagang hindi siya ganun kalakihan pero napakalakas ng katawan niya.
JDR pinasa dito sa kanto, di maunahan. And Cyril Gonzalez with the rebound. Gonzalez feeds the beast. Oh, pag inatrasan ka ni De Los Reyes, mahirap na pigilan yan.
Well, you also have to commend the rest of the guys for Mapua for recognizing na meron talagang matchup doon sa ilalim. You really have to reward itong si De Los Reyes for doing his job, sealing all the guys in that shaded area and getting into position.
Oh, Cuenco. Aaron pass, babalik ang bola sa San Sebastian.
Rare turnover for Mapua, especially with the way they're playing this game.
Gabat. Risho. Delarama for three. And Risho could not hold on to the ball. Here comes Gonzalez. Gonzalez. Sapasa. Oh, EJ Sapasa, pretty move. Just could not finish at the rim.
But he just goes hard talking about sa pass-up. Napakagaling niyang umatake and yung handles niya maganda rin.
Oh, what a fake by Polo. Gabat grabs his own miss. Gabat scores! Wow, he is scrappy.
That's just pure heart for Polo Gabat. Recognizing na kailangan talaga ng basket ng team niya ngayon. So that's your veteran for you.
Gonzalez makes his move. Gonzalez to Cuenco, and Cuenco draws a foul.
Well, I was gonna say that it's gonna be a tough cover for Castor playing defense against Gonzalez. Pero nagawa niya ng paraan that time eh. He was just in front of Gonzalez, pero yung backdoor naman ni Cuenco, yung nakabutas ng depensa ng Golden Stars.
First free throw is good for Cyrus. Six minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in the period. Wow. Look at the defense being shown by Lazarte.
It's as if they're the ones who are down.
Castor. Risho. Nothing easy. Nothing easy being given by Mapua.
They had a breakdown on the on-ball defense, pero hindi pa rin nila talaga ibibigay yung 2 points para dito kay Risho.
So Risho will head to the line for two after this timeout. Mancom Committee Representative Mr. Melchor Divina of Mapua University. Loving what he's seeing right now from his basketball team. And we have Father Virgilio Paredes Jr., OER from San Sebastian College, Recoletos. Risho shooting 2 free throws. Risho averaging 10.6 points per game for San Sebastian. Second leading scorer on the squad.
Well, it's been very consistent for the Golden Stars in this season. He's one of those guys na tumutulong dito kay JDR.
Risho good on the second. Recto. Cuenco. Gonzalez. Gonzalez back to Cyrus. Cuenco with a mid-range jumper. Lazarte on the offensive rebound, gives Mapua another possession.
And San Sebastian is back in their 2-3 zone. And it has been very effective, even for Mapua, who executes very well. So I think they're gonna keep doing that for the rest of the second quarter at least.
Lumanan. Gabat binigay dito kay Dalarama. Gabat steps back from the baseline. And rebound Recto. Cuenco. Gets it back from Recto. Cuenco binigay dito kay Gonzalez. Gonzalez. And Cuenco picks up the loose ball.
Tough shot for Gonzalez, but San Sebastian really has to box out kasi itong Mapua, every time merong titira, lahat sila, 5 silang nasa loob would really crush the board. So, kailangan itong basta every time may titira mag-box out, kailangan hanapin nila lahat yung mga katapat nila to box them out.
Yam Concepcion nagbabalik sa ating laro. Junix Segovia is also back on the floor para sa San Sebastian. Babalik ang bola dito sa Baste. Oh, but Castor apparently hit here. Silipin natin dito.
Well, I think it was an accidental hit coming from Reyes. I don't think there was any intention to hurt Castor on that rebound play.
Basti Reyes had Castor right behind him. Silipin natin sa isa pang anggulo. Nakatalikod si Neil. The referees have been very consistent this season reviewing anything that happens above the shoulder. Anytime an elbow or a forearm or even the entire arm, just like in that case, rene-review ng mga officials yan. Oh! Unsportsmanlike foul called on Basti Reyes. And Basti Reyes is dumbfounded. They were just discussing game plans on the sidelines and ito na nangyari, may announcement.
Well, but then again, there are criteria to the unsportsmanlike foul na rin kasi. So even if hindi intentional yon from Reyes, if there's an excessive contact or kung wala nang play dun sa bola, they're gonna call it an unsportsmanlike foul talaga.
Point lead for Mapua. Segovia. Lumanag with 10 on the shot clock. Junix. Lumanag for 3. That's a 24-second shot clock violation. Coach Rob Lavagala very animated talking to our officials here.
Feeling ko, alam ni Coach Rob, hindi naririnig ng referee yung sinasabi niya, kaya in-action.
Akala ko kumo-close out si Coach Rob sa referee. But he had his knees bent. Castor. Throws it out. Lumanag. Drop pass. Castor is fouled.
Well, San Sebastian has to run. Every time they get that defensive rebound, they have to run right away. Kasi itong Mapua, napakaganda ng depensa sa half court eh. I think talagang pinagandaan nila ng maayos. They really scouted San Sebastian very well. So San Sebastian has to run.
Clint Escamis nagbabalik sa ating laro with 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here. Escamis just 2 points so far. Has only taken 1 shot. It was that drive wherein Castor was unaware.
Well, that's the thing about Mapua. You have a lot of capable scorers. So, medyo mas madali yung trabaho ni Clint sa season na to. Talagang kailangan niya lang mag-facilitate. Kailangan niya lang i-organize yung team niya. Siya lang yung mag-decide kung saan mapupunta yung bola. Kasi napakadaming weapon ng Mapua.
Gonzalez. Reyes or Recto finding Igliana. No look pass. What a delivery by JC Recto.
And that just shows you that they've been running that play for so long. JC Recto didn't even have to look at I think it was Igliana for that pass.
Dalarama. Lumanag. Lumanag being hounded by Escamis. Segovia. Castor. And Mapua gets the stop. And Segovia with the interception. Segovia! Wow, what a move by Junix Segovia.
And that's the reason why yung minuto ni Segovia is na-extend for the Golden Stags. He's really doing it on both ends of the floor.
Escamis gets it in the corner. Escamis posting up. Escamis to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez draws a foul.
Number 13, Christian Richo, that is personal.
We have a timeout. Gonzalez will shoot 2 when we return. Hey! I can't tell if she's taking a selfie or taking a boomerang on the court. And they got the couple glasses. And courtside. Sitting courtside enjoying the game. It's a Tuesday, but everybody is dressed nice for this matchup. Hey, you know what? You still have a long way to go. San Sebastian, if they just stick with it and stay within striking distance, eh baka makahabol pa sila dito.
Well, they just have to keep playing. Talking about it on San Sebastian Golden Stags, no? We all know na wala na silang chance na makapasok dun sa top 3. Pero, again, ito nga yung game na pwede nilang gamitin para baunin nila dun sa play-in match nila. And they just have to play the right way.
Lumana. Castor, wild shot. Escamis. Igliane, Recto. Oh, what a pass. What a pass.
Again, they're just reading the defense very well. Talking about the Mapua Cardinals, hindi naman yun hindi yun yung literal na set and execution Talaga nagbasa lang sila kung ano yung binigay ng defense. Kinounter lang nila, libreng-libre si Concepcion dun sa ilalim.
Dalarama. A steal here by Gonzalez. Gonzalez is denied by Lumanag.
What about that block by Lumanag against a very crafty finisher in Gonzalez? Pero I think the reason why JDR is struggling right now kasi marami ring players from Mapua na kayang i-match yung athleticism neto ni JDR. You have Concepcion, you have Zapasa, you even have Clint Escamis na kayang depensahan nito si JDR.
And remember, JDR was 1 for 11 in the first meeting against Mapua. Today, JDR 0 for 6, Renzo.
Well, even JC Recto can defend itong si JDR kasi yung lineup na dinedeploy palagi nitong Mapua, isang center lang and you have Clint Escamis tapos tatlong forward na kayang i-match up itong si JDR.
Short on the first free throw, Escamis. A minute and 46 to go here in the first half. And that time, Escamis able to get the shot to fall. O yun na, nasa penalty na ang Mapua.
A little too aggressive for Gonzalez that time. He was doing a great job staying in front of Quahao already. Hindi na makita ni Quahao kung nasan yung mga kakampi niya eh. But a little too aggressive. Nag-reach siya doon, natawagan siya ng foul.
Oh, Ian missing on the first. Yeah, it's a core memory of mine working with you, Renzo, for the first time and asking about Ian Quahao. Sabi mo, points guard.
Well, like you've been saying, if ang surname mo is Quahao, puntos talaga.
Quahao, rookie year, averaging 9.1 points per game. His career high was 25 points. So if you can score 25 points as a rookie, you know you could get buckets.
And in that game that he scored 25 points, I think he shot more or less 20 shots eh. So alam mong scorer talaga, kumpiyansa talaga tumira.
Coming out of the EAC high school basketball program, Escamis draws a foul on the fadeaway.
Well, I thought Quahao played great defense against Escamis that time.
Clint also has a, I wouldn't say unorthodox, but it's a unique free throw routine. Look how he's going to shoot the ball right away on the third bounce.
Well, if it's working, eh, hindi natin pwedeng questionin itong si Clint Escamis.
Ano ba yan? Pinapractice ba niya yung quick release? Or off the dribble?
Well, nakita ko naman si Clint na quick release talaga siya pag sa mga jump shots niya. Pero feeling ko yun lang yung naging adjustment niya with his free throw.
Every player has his or her unique free throw routine.
Well, as long as they're making it, walang problema.
59.6. That's the time remaining here in the first half. Mapua had a 15-point lead at one point. Hey, they want to go for a clear out para kay Sabasa. Oh, what a pass! What a pass by EJ Sabasa.
Well, yun yung Mapua na yung Mapua na kilala natin. Talagang walang big man sa loob ngayon. Every guy in the Mapua lineup right now is an attacker. A capable scorer, talagang very creative with their attacks.
And the struggles continue for Junior Dalarama. Another wide open three missed. Cuenco. Cyrus Cuenco gives Mapua its biggest lead of the game.
And that's the 13th assist of the Mapua Cardinals. And Anton, this is a very interesting number. They already scored 44 points, pero none of them scored in double figures.
Wow. In and out. And Concepcion will just go for a heave. And that will do it for what has been a dominant first half by the defending champions, EJ Sabasa. Given the clear out, this was a play that they ran, pinatabihan lahat. And then, San Sebastian unsuspecting of Cyrus Cuenco going backdoor like a thief in the night. Mapua leads San Sebastian 44-28 at the half.